Hi everyone, Dr. Victoria Scarbo here. So it's quite a bit later than it was the last time you saw me, and I did promise that I would pull some cards on this immigration situation. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, just about ready. Cut the cards. Okay. All right, so we have the Emperor here who has dominion. Okay. This really is sort of, as soon as I saw this, I was reminded of, what parents used to say in the day. Why? Because I said so. That's what that card says to me. Let's see what's crossing the Emperor. Karma. Oh, ooh, yes, sorry. Okay. So as you sow, so shall you reap. So this card here, the Emperor card, is Trump making the rules, from on high, or perhaps tweeting from his toilet. We're not really sure. All this policy stuff. Tweeting policy. It's ridiculous, people. It's just ridiculous. And then everybody's like, "Oh, he did it. Oh, we must have to do it." I don't get it. Like, he's tweeting it from the toilet. Just take the freaking phone away from him and say anything he tweets is not policy unless it's figured out in whatever way that stuff is figured out by like professionals, not people taking a crap. It's late and I'm tired. Sometimes the filter goes down. So just fair warning. But karma is beckoning on him. Actions he has taken will come to haunt him. So let's see what's at the root of this. The High Priestess. There's things about this that we don't know. There are secrets around this. I think there are other people not necessarily pulling the strings, because I think this is something that is very much in his wheelhouse. But I think there are people going to be making money out of this situation that maybe we're not aware of. Let's see what's in the past. Okay, we have the Seven of Earth. This is a sense that not enough work has been done. So we haven't destroyed enough lives doing this crap. Okay, let's see what's in the sky. The Three of Pentacles. This is the card. This is the card about people making profits from this situation. There's something dark and nefarious about this whole thing. Dark and nefarious. It could be like Geo Group or something like that. The prison system, the prisons for profit, um, lobbying, stuff like that. There are people, security, or maybe mercenaries, or maybe some sort of reiteration of Blackwater, only it's here, it's not like abroad, that kind of thing. Okay, let's see what's in the immediate future. The Nine of Earth. I want to say with this card is it gets close, but it doesn't actually happen. It's like everything's lined up for it to manifest, but I'm not sure it manifests. Let's see how it's seen from the outside. Yeah, power grab, money grab, just exerting power for the sake that they can exert power. Domestic situation. Strength. I feel as though there are a lot of people who this will strengthen their resolve to fight against something like this. This feels like it's going to bring more people together to oppose this kind of stuff. That's what that feels like to me. Hopes and fears. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. People are going to get hurt. People are going to die. People are going to suffer needlessly. a group of people will be crucified. And you can bet it's going to be women and children. They love picking on women and children. Outcome. Temperance. Okay, so healing. Not getting caught up in extremes. I don't think from these cards, I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I think that they're going to get close. They're going to set it all up, but something's going to happen that's going to stop it. Let's see what's underneath. Okay, we have the Mother of Fire. This Mother of Fire always strikes me as Nancy Pelosi. I don't see how Nancy Pelosi alone could influence this. So, but it is the energy of the divine feminine, and it is the energy of the divine feminine who is connected to their heart and who's in power. And so I feel like this is more of the women will rise up. There's a sense of the women rising up with this. This is definitely a for the money kind of operation, which of course probably doesn't really shock any of you because everything he does is for the money. But there is this sense of being stopped by justice. Like, I'm not sure this is even legal. And that might be the thing, as the justice or the karma card crosses it. The fact that it's just not a legal thing to do. And I know he seems to get away with all kinds of illegal things. But I think that this is something that he can't do it. I hope I'm right, because a lot is needless suffering. And that's the thing, it's the needless suffering, it's the needless cruelty. You know, I mean, you could want to make money and you could want to be successful, but it is the deep, dark evil. Him and Jeff Sessions, whose idea was it? It was his idea to separate children from their families at the border. And where are those children? They're in cages. They're not being given food, the correct food, the correct medical attention. In cage, not being bathed, not being loved. Cruel. That's not who we are in this country. We're not like this. I'm sorry. And sometimes it's just too overwhelming. Too overwhelming. So, according to these cards, it's going to get close, but it ain't going to happen. I hope I'm right. Big change is coming anyway, so it's very possible. Maybe we are finally turning a corner. I'm an optimist. Hard to be optimistic in these times. If you're not laughing, you're crying. That's what my mom always says. So laugh a lot, cry a little. Let's love one another. Let's send love and protection to these people who are afraid, who are being picked on, who work hard and just want food and shelter and a good life for their families and for themselves. Every immigrant that came to America wanted that, save for the slaves who were brought here. They just probably wanted to stay in their village. with those people who sought out America for a better life. My grandparents, your grandparents, unless you're native, and the sins that we perpetrated against them are America's facing its shadow. And Donald Trump and his minions are the personification of that. We need to see it and feel it and heal it. Be kind to one another. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a peaceful night.